before your first breath, before Earth existed, before the stars were lit, there was a moment so mysterious, so powerful, that it created everything you've ever seen. A moment when time did not tick, space did not stretch, and existence was nothing but silence. This is the real history of how the universe began, not myth, not fantasy, but the story written in the fabric of reality itself. If you want to understand who we are and where everything truly came from, stay with me. Because this is the closest science has ever come to answering the biggest question in history: what existed before the universe? For billions of years, the universe has been expanding, cooling, and forming the galaxies, stars, planets, and life we know today. But to understand this history, we must travel back, not millions, not billions, but 13.8 billion years into the past. The story begins with a moment called the Big Bang. Now, the Big Bang is often misunderstood. People imagine it as an explosion in empty space. But the truth is far more extraordinary. There was no space before the Big Bang. There was no time before the Big Bang. There was no before at all. Time itself began at the Big Bang. Space itself expanded from the Big Bang. Matter and energy appeared at the Big Bang. In the first fraction of a second, smaller than anything we can imagine, the universe expanded at a speed faster than light. This moment is known as cosmic inflation. During this time, the universe was incredibly hot and dense, a glowing ocean of energy. No atoms, no stars, no galaxies, just pure, raw creation. As the universe expanded, it cooled. Around 380,000 years later, the first atoms formed, mostly hydrogen, the simplest element. These atoms drifted through the darkness for millions of years. Then gravity did something amazing. It pulled hydrogen together, tighter and tighter, until the first stars were born. These stars were enormous, burning brighter than anything today. And inside their fiery cores, the universe began building the elements of life: carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, iron. When those giant stars exploded as supernovae, they scattered those elements across space. New stars formed, new planets formed. Slowly, the universe transformed from darkness into light. Billions of years later, one small star, our sun, ignited. Around it formed a tiny blue planet. On that planet, oceans appeared, continents rose, life developed, and eventually humans arrived, trying to understand the universe that made them. And now comes the biggest question of all. What was there before the Big Bang? Science currently says something shocking. According to general relativity and quantum physics, there was no before. Time begins at the Big Bang. Asking what happened before time existed is like asking what's north of the North Pole. Still, scientists have theories. Maybe the universe is part of a cycle, endless expansions and collapses. Maybe we live in a multiverse, one bubble among infinite cosmic bubbles. Maybe the universe emerged from a quantum fluctuation, a tiny vibration in the fabric of nothingness. But the truth is clear. The Big Bang is the beginning of the history we can measure, and everything, galaxies, stars, planets, life, and you, is a result of that moment. Ending, powerful close. So the next time you look at the night sky, remember this: you are not separate from the universe. You are made of the same atoms born in the hearts of ancient stars. Your history is the universe's history, and your existence is proof that even from nothing, something extraordinary can rise.